Hey you guys, so it is Thanksgiving on right, Black Friday, the sales, they started it early, and look what we have here. We have the Rfid chip system in place. Look, scan your hand, lights up. See if I can try to get it light up. See, scan your hand. It's ready. And then up here, scan your forehead. For those of you who have taken the chip on the forehead, either on your forehead, or hand. Not sure if you guys know this, but Hebrew, chip means mark in Hebrew. This is crazy. It's happening. It is here.
Give me that. Who got it? You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June! Ain't no microchips! It's June! Go ahead.
This is crazy. It's happening. It is here.
We in June! Ain't no microchips! It's June!
Finally from us this evening, technology on the cutting edge. We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms. The chips allow a person to be scanned, sort of like a cereal box at the supermarket checkout. In Mexico, this will be one more tool in the fight against crime. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
You've seen it before, right out of Hollywood.
Maybe a little uncomfortable.
A microchip inside the body. A hidden, high-tech identification tag.
They're the access codes to your drop spot.
Now, Mexico's Attorney General and 160 of his deputies have had microchips implanted in their arms to control access to the country's new Criminal Investigation Center. In humans, it can have several uses.
Little stick.
The chips can also be programmed to carry medical information. The one in this patient details his blood type, allergies, and the fact he has Alzheimer's disease. The device is now awaiting approval from the Food and Drug Administration.
You running around yap about some foolish chip stuff? You're an idiot.
Pope Benedict XVI and his security detail will reportedly begin using RFID technology to begin tracking priests and employees at the Vatican. The move to use the tracking technology comes after the Pope's butler stole sensitive documents from his apartment last year and gave them to the news media. The Northside School District welcomes the support.
And the scripture says that no man, because that's where they go, no man can buy or sell. What did the Bible say they would be buying and selling? What did the Bible say would be bought and sold? Let's get Revelation 18 real quick. I ain't going to stay on this too long because it's stupid and we've discussed it before. I'm just humor me. You brothers with simple. Start at verse 11. Revelation 18 and 11, please.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
So it's talking about buying and selling. When you read Revelation 13, it says if you don't got the chip, and the word chip ain't in there, thank you. It says if you don't have the mark or the name of the beast, you cannot buy or sell. This is what Revelation 18 is talking about. Now let's see what it's talking about buying and selling. Read down.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
And slaves and slaves and slaves. You would be buying and selling slaves. That's not talking about you Negroes in the ghetto. That ain't, you are the slaves. We're the slaves. But you got these idiots, I'm going to call them what they are. These monthly prognosticators talking about if you don't got the chip, you can't buy or sell. Buy or sell what? Snickers bar. This ain't talking about a Snickers bar. This ain't talking about Converse or Nikes. This is talking about big business here.
Where's the Negroes' big business to sell anything?
Right. Read verse 15, please.
Verse 15. The merchants of these things, which were made rich
Which were made what?
Which were made rich.
So when you're buying and selling, it's talking about being made rich. That ain't the Negro in the ghetto. You ain't buying or selling nothing to become rich. Stop letting these knuckleheads fool y'all.
Align yourselves with the Creator. Time is short. It's here, the RFID chip system. Either the mark of the beast or the precursor to it. One or the other. Either way, no way in hell am I going to get this chip.
The whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is giving me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do.
Everything. Everything is in there.
Because that's where they go, no man can buy or sell. No man can buy or sell. No man can buy or sell. I'm just humor me. You brothers with simple.
They can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything.
But you got these idiots, I'm going to call them what they are. These monthly prognosticators talking about if you don't got the chip, you can't buy or sell. Buy or sell what? Snickers bar. This ain't talking about a Snickers bar.
You can't buy food. You can't do anything.
But he got his men explaining one by one, because he commands them all like zombies to do videos. And his explanation for that hour of temptation that Christ spoke about, where he said that he'll watch over us, is that you're going to be faced with the option of you got to take the chip. You see how stupid that is?
Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV, Alternative Media Television. Please click the link below to support our sponsor, Powerful Signal. That's powerfulsignal.com. Check them out right now. Get a booster for your cell phone. Click the link below. In my opinion, in the next few years, by the time we reach 2020, in the not too distant future, implantable RFID chips will no longer be optional. And what I mean by that is that in order to interact and participate in the world, the new technological world, in a meaningful way, you'll have to be chipped.
You're going to be faced with the option of you got to take the chip. You see how stupid that is?
I remember when I first started warning people about the microchip implant, I was passing out flyers downtown, and one couple said, I can't wait until we do get a microchip implant. It was a few years ago, and I was actually caught off guard by that statement. She said, yeah, it's going to be so much easier for my banking statements and my paychecks and to pay bills. Well, as you know now, there's so many applications for the microchip, it's stunning. What I'm going to show you next is just unbelievable, outstanding. In the very near future, there's going to be so many positive reasons why you should get a microchip implant that those of us who refuse to get a microchip implant will be the absolute outcasts of society. Yep, sooner or later, those of us who believe in Scripture are going to be identified as terrorists.
You can't get no milk, you ain't got no chip.
Yeah. Come on.
You know how hard it would be to monitor millions of people like that? And the store owners, to tell the store owners, check if they got the chip before you sell them the milk. You see how stupid that sounds? This guy's a moron. Check if they got the chip before you get the bread. No business will be able to flourish.
Exactly.
Nothing. You can't get no milk, you ain't got no chip.
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
You know how hard it would be to monitor millions of people like that? And the store owners to tell the store owners, check if they got the chip before you sell them the milk. You see how stupid that sounds? This guy's a moron. Check if they got the chip before you get the bread. No business will be able to flourish.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Forgot your receipt.
Checkout lines. Who needs them?
Have a nice day.
This is the future of e-business.
Microchip, subsidiary of publicly traded Applied Digital, has added Tommy Thompson to its board of directors. Company hoping the former Health and Human Services Secretary can help accelerate the use of RFID for healthcare and security applications. Joining us to discuss the future of RFID and his plans for Verichip, Tommy Thompson, former Health and Human Services Secretary, and Scott Silverman, Chairman and CEO of Applied Digital. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be on your program.
Ms. Thompson, I'll start with you. We're doing a poll today. Would you have one of these things implanted in your arm or, I don't know, under your scalp or wherever you put it?
You put it in your right arm, and it's very small, and